this video and realized that I never really introed what's happening. So hi, welcome. We are going to be doing a whole bunch of different book stuff. I filmed this over the course of like a month because I got the flu in the middle for like 2 weeks, took me out. So this is kind of the end of September and the end of October combined and all like the bookish things that I did in that time. So we go to a book festival, we're going book shopping, we're gonna do a book haul, bookshelf organization, some reading, just like a bunch of fun book activities. So I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for coming along with me. Let's start with the book festival. Good morning, it is Sunday and today I'm going to a book festival and I'm so excited. Every year Toronto does this festival called Word on the Street and it takes up like a huge part of the city. They close down all the streets and there's a bunch of booths set up with authors and independent bookstores and just lots of books to look at and buy. So taking you along with me, let's go.
There was no wine in the bedroom. You can get me when you're drunk. Apathy is how I get through until you ask me what I want. Don't leave, no, please not now. If you need to breathe, we can figure this out. Don't pack the bags, don't leave the keys, find your peace.
Okay guys, we are downtown and we've done some damage already. I don't even know what to start with.
I know, there's
should
so
we
many things.
Should we go in chronological order? Because first we got like some random
let's do it.
stuff. Okay, can I open my frog?
Yeah, open
I'm
your
gonna
frog.
open my frog. I got
wanna
a
see it.
blind box crochet frog and I don't know what color it is,
saw
but
it.
I just saw something.
We both saw it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's perfect!
Oh, he has a little leaf on his head. He's like sparkly.
He's
I don't know if
glowy.
you can see. And he has a little leaf on his head, which is so cute. I'm
That's
obsessed
adorable.
with this. Okay, that's my little frog. And then,
I got a crochet snake.
don't know why.
He just seems so friendly.
He called to her.
Yeah.
And I
just
love him.
Whatever I want with him.
Yeah, you should leave him. You should wear that the
I
rest
should,
of the day.
yeah.
And then you got stickers.
Yes, I got this fox drinking bubble tea, and then later I got this possum screaming, and it was actually given to me by the artist of the sticker.
We met the sticker man,
Yeah.
which starstruck, honestly.
Yeah.
It's so cool because it's like a bunch of small independent bookstores and artists and authors. So it's like more fun to buy the books too because you're like supporting local artists. Like these were our local artists as well, which is so nice. I also got this random Daydream sticker that's for like, it's for Daydream by Hannah Grace. They just had these, so I grabbed one. Now to the books. I got 3 books right now so far. I bought The Troop by Nick Cutter, which is like a horror book, and I've heard like pretty good things about him as an author, and it says The Troop scared the hell out of me, Stephen King, which does scare me a little bit. And this is about a scoutmaster who takes a troop of boys into the Canadian wilderness, so it's Canadian, for a weekend camping trip, and then they meet this creepy looking man that is like thin and pale, and they're exposed to something very frightening. He is a bioengineered nightmare, this man they meet in the woods. And then it says horror spreads faster than fear, a harrowing struggle for survival with no escape from the elements, the infected, or one another. So I thought this would be a good October book. And then the next bookstore, they talked me into buying 2 books. I was only gonna buy 1, but then they were like, they pitched it well. They were good at their jobs, and it was so much fun to like talk to people about books. So first book I got is Ministry of Time by Kelly and Bradley, I think. I've been wanting to read this for a while because I've heard really good things about it, and I don't even know what this is described as. It says an ingeniously imagined hilarious romp through time, space, and the human heart that announces an exhilarating new voice in contemporary fiction. So I think it's kind of like magical realism. It's like this person that works for like a time traveling agency, and she goes back in time to 1847, and then she's like spending time with this guy, like this kind of like grumpy man from that era. And it says over the next year what begins as an excruciatingly uncomfortable housemate dynamic evolves into something much deeper. And then because I picked that one up, they talked me into getting this book, which is Curious Tides by Pascal Lascelles. And this is like a YA fantasy dark academia type book, and it's at like a magic school, I think, and their magic is based on like the phases of the moon, which sounds so interesting. So like people start showing up dead, and it's like a mystery, dark academia, like everything I love in a book, honestly. So they did convince me to buy this. And you also got...
Oh, I got the Ministry of Time as well,
Ministry of
actually.
Time.
Yeah.
But you were currently propped up on Angela's copy of the Ministry of Time.
Yeah.
But know that we both bought it. So, and then they gave us like little bookmarks. Basically everywhere we went today, we got bookmarks.
Public
Which I
library.
love. Yeah. We also signed a petition to save the funding for the public libraries, which was great.
We got Royal Ontario Museum
Discounts. Love that for us. We're probably gonna go because we haven't been in a while, and it's like Ontario's kind of like biggest museum. So that's our haul. Thanks for coming to our TED Talk. We're gonna keep wandering around a little bit and then probably go get lunch.
Gravity, take a day, take a week. Baby, just stay with me. Did you really mean it? Are you thinking you're my right? Maybe we should sleep on it. Just wait till the morning comes. 'Cause yes, I really mean it. I'm half the man when you're not around. Baby, we can make it.
It has now been like 3 weeks, I think, since I filmed the clips at Word on the Street, the book festival. And that is because I got the flu and it literally took me out for like the whole time. I'm still not 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better. I kind of want to do some bookshelf organization, add some little fall decor pieces, and then maybe we'll start reading one of the books I got in this video to make it kind of an ultimate book video. Currently, this is what we're working with on my bookshelf and my little TBR cart. I have this little ghost here that I kind of want to put on my bookshelf somewhere, and then I also have this little pumpkin. So I'm thinking I might move some books from this bookshelf over here because I have these floating bookshelves that I put in, and then I got this bookshelf, so I took all the books off here. But I think since I have more books now, it might be nice to put some of them back up there, and that would make more space on the bookshelf for like decor.
Grew up, I don't feel any older, and I found love, but it's hard to get to know her, and I still have dreams that keep me up at night. Maybe one day I'll get the chip off of my shoulder, 'cause I'll always be the youngest of my brothers, and I'm still learning one day at a time how to be young for my whole life.
Okay, I decided to put Emily Henry books here for now because I have some hardcovers of her books so they can actually sit on the floating shelf. And then I don't really have books I want to put here yet, so that guy's just gonna stay there and I'm just gonna toast, I guess. And then over here, since I had more space on my romance shelf now, I made sure I put all the authors together, like authors that I have multiple books from. And then I just put this little rainbow thing here because it used to be further up on my shelf, but then there was no space for it anymore. And little ghost is in the corner there. Oh, and I put this pickle, this like Jellycat pickle that I got in New York on the shelf here. I actually just got back from New York. I filmed the whole thing and we did a lot of bookish stuff, which was really fun. But I figured I could also show you some of the books I picked up since the book festival because it's been 3 weeks and I bought books. I got Wrath of the Triple Goddess by Rick Riordan. This is the second book in the like sequel Percy Jackson series. It follows Percy, Annabeth and Grover basically trying to get Percy into university. And it's kind of a silly series and all the books are pretty short, but it's strong nostalgia for me, so I'm excited to read this. I also got Phantasma. I think that's how you pronounce it because I've heard a lot of people talking about this and I've seen some pretty good reviews for it, and it was 20% off at Indigo, so I kind of impulsively bought it. And I think this is a fantasy romance. I thought it was adult, but I saw it in the YA section the other day, so I have no idea. But when I opened it, like there's some smut in here. Not really sure what the line is for YA fantasy, but this doesn't feel like it should be YA. It's about this deadly competition called Phantasma, and our main character Ophelia enters it because her sister joined it to pay off a loan, and the only way for her to save her sister is to win. So it's this huge manor full of twisting corridors and lavish ballrooms. She must conquer all 9 floors of it to succeed, and there is of course a charming, arrogant stranger who claims he can help her. I'm excited. I love a fantasy romance, and again, like I've seen a lot of people talk about this and heard it's pretty good, hopefully. Those are some of the books I've picked up recently. A couple more that will be in the New York video because of course I bought books while I was in New York. I think now I'm going to start reading The Troop by Nick Cutter because it feels like a really good October book, and today is October 20th and I kind of want to read it before we get to Halloween. I might vlog that for the rest of the day. I'll give you my thoughts on at least the beginning of the book. I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I've really read a horror book other than any like Stephen King books. close out this video, I will update you on the troop, and then we're going to go to the bookstore because Indigo announced their like top 10 books of the year this year, and those usually go on sale once they announce them. So I kind of want to go see. As for the troop, I think I'm like 40% in right now. I'm on page 145. I'm like really torn on how to explain this book. I'm enjoying it. I think it's well written. It's definitely well written. It's honestly, I feel like more gory and like disturbing than it is like scary, like spooky. There's case files and clips of like interviews and stuff from after everything that goes down on this island scattered throughout the book, which I guess does kind of build suspense, but it also kind of tells you like that this does not end well. I would not recommend reading this while eating. I really don't know how to feel. It's kind of like a car crash where it's like you can't look away, but it's a little bit horrifying. But I honestly would probably read another book by Nick Cutter because the writing it's vivid, it's grotesque, and I can understand why Stephen King was afraid of it but also couldn't put it down. I kind of relate to that. So that's my thoughts so far. I honestly have no idea how I'm gonna rate this. So let's go to the bookstore, see if they have some good books on sale.
Floating around, ungrounded in all this space. Did you find yourself in orbit back around us? Or did the universe pull you away? Truth is, it's out of my head. I can't make you love me, but try to understand. But I will be right here to catch you when you're ready to land. If this is the end of us, there's no
It's like Dark Academia vibes, but like magic Dark Academia. Yeah, a student will find that the hardest lessons come from outside the classroom in the stunning Dark Academia novel. How much is this one? Oh, this one's way more than this one.
Oh, really?
I think this is YA. YA books are usually cheaper.
You know exactly where I stand. Beside you in the fire, in your heart, in your head. But darling, now it's out of my fucking head.
Okay, this is really cursed lighting, but I did get a book. I got Heartless Hunter because I've heard such good things about this book, and it's a romantasy about a witch and a witch hunter, which is really all I need to know. I'm very excited to read it. I don't know if it's YA. If you know, please let me know. But we have to go because 911 is on in an hour. I feel like it's gonna be a crazy episode. This is relevant to like very few people, but I'm just letting you know what we're doing.
If this is the end of us, there's nothing left to hold. If loving you is letting go,